What is up, everybody? DJ Vincent, Fight for Recovery, Arizona. So, it's been a couple weeks since I posted anything, and I just want to kind of give everybody an update of what's going on and what I've been doing and where I'm at in my recovery and in my life. I'm going to talk about something that has been difficult for me the last few weeks. I mean, it's a good thing, but it's difficult at the same time. I'll get a little bit more into that in a minute. But I've been super busy the last few weeks. I did a radio show on the 1st, so if you guys go to KNTR's radio talk radio, it's a Talk 2.0. You go down to the archives, go to November 1st, you can listen to me on the radio. Did an hour-long segment with Chaz Martinez from Southwest Behavioral. It was awesome. It turned out really good. I was super nervous. I was sweating as we're sitting outside of the radio station. I keep peeking in there and I'm terrified. And Chaz is trying to have a conversation with me, and my girlfriend's trying to have a conversation with me. And I'm just staring straight ahead. I was freaked out, but it turned out really good. I'm really glad it did. It was live radio. That's what I was super scared about. I'm like, dude, what if I start dropping the F-bomb and what if I get all sorts of crazy? I don't know. I don't know. It just had me freaked out, especially knowing that it was live radio. So whatever I said was going on the air right then. I had people texting me and stuff. They're like, I'm listening to you right now. I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, okay, this makes me even more nervous. I know that you guys are actually listening. What if I'm just fuck shit, and it's on the air and stuff, and there's some 9-year-old grandma listening, and I don't know. It was terrifying, but it worked out really well. So what I have been up to lately is I am pretty much going full-time recovery. It's super scary to me, super new to me. Let me explain what I mean. And the title of this video is going to be called Leap of Faith, because I think mine is on a much smaller scale right now, but I think that in order to be successful in life, that you have to at some point make a decision to make this, what I call leap of faith, what a lot of people call leap of faith, into something that is dark. You don't see the light yet. It's scary. But I feel like that jump is super important to do, and that's something that I've done over the last couple weeks, and I'm stressed out. I'm terrified. I think it'll really work out for me. I'm really excited about the opportunities that I'm looking at having. Nonetheless, it's still scary. It's still stressful. So let me explain what's going on. So I left my job. I am in class right now. I'm doing a college course, or it's held at the college. It's being put on by Southwest Behavioral. It's called Peer Support Specialist Training. So what that does is that gives you a certificate to go work in places like Southwest Behavioral, Mojave Mental Health as a peer support specialist. Peer support specialist is somebody that works along with the clinicians and everybody else in the facility, but it's normally somebody with a background like me, somebody that's been an addict. I can relate to clients a little bit better. I can have different rapports and do different things with them. Like I said, we all just kind of work hand in hand. So if we get a client comes in with a similar background to me, they may say, hey, we want you to talk to someone as DJ. He works here, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to talk to him. I'm not going to diagnose him and tell him that he needs medications or anything, but I'm going to talk to him and let him know that I have similar experiences. I have some things going on like he does, and I understand. I can show empathy. I can, just relate to them on a lot better level than somebody that has gone to college for it. Not saying anything against somebody that has gone to college for it, but there's just a whole different dynamic there. So when you're talking to someone that has a college degree, they're going to teach you some things. When you talk to somebody that's been through the same things that you have been, you guys can just have this bond and this relationship. So luckily, Southwest Behavioral and a lot of other agencies like that have adapted this, and they are realizing the benefit of taking somebody that's been through the same issues as what they're trying to treat in their facilities and bringing those people in. So what I've done is I left my job. Okay, this class is coming up. This is a 2-week course. When I let the boss know, it was kind of just a mutual, okay, so rewind a little bit. I knew about this course. I applied for it when I was in rehab, okay? But then as the course was coming up, I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm telling my family. I'm telling everybody else. I'm telling my girlfriend. I'm telling my counselor. I'm telling everybody. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to do this class. I don't think the timing's right. I just moved in with my girlfriend. We got bills. I'm paycheck to paycheck right now. I got finances. I got things I got to take care of. So I don't think it's the right time for me to do this course, And when I let my counselor know that, I get a call a couple of days later. He says, hey man, somebody higher up in our facility is saying, no, tell DJ he needs to take that course. That is something that we need him to do, because that is going to present opportunities in the future that he is really going to want, like a position as an RSS at Southwest Behavioral. So going from addict on the streets to working in a clinic would be a huge deal to me. But I don't know if that's exactly how it's going to work out. Things don't always work out like you plan for them. So I started what ifing myself a lot. I started doing what I try and tell everybody not to do. I started, well, what if it doesn't work out? Well, what if I do this course and I just had to leave my job because of doing this, and I don't end up getting a job doing what I want to do? And what if, and I just have been wondering to myself, what if I run out of money? What if I don't get hired fast enough from the time I leave the course until the time I actually start the job? What if there's too much of a gap in there? Am I going to have to find another job and I'm going to work there for a month and then have to tell that job I'm leaving now because I do have this opportunity? What's going to happen here? I don't know. And it's a scary thought, and it's super stressful. But like I kind of said just a little bit ago, I think this is the difference in somebody being successful and somebody having a really good life and somebody that is just successful. You know, I think it's this leap. I know people that have had really good positions and really good jobs and have left those jobs for other opportunities because it's something that they wanted to do. So it wasn't necessarily about more money. Hold on, I'm turning my laptop back on here so you guys can see me. It wasn't necessarily about more money or anything. It was just a better opportunity for them, something they were more happy with doing. And being happy in your job is very important. So what I'm doing right now, I'm in school. I'm doing my YouTube channel. I got my recovery clothing and apparel. I got cell phone case. Oh, my cell phone's right here. I'm reaching in my pocket. Huh? I have my own cell phone cases on here. It says Sober AF on the back of my phone. So I have all these things. So pretty much I'm 100% going into recovery. All I want to do and all I'm going to do is travel, work with people that are in addiction, do YouTube channels. So I'm 100% into recovery right now. And that is a scary thought, you know? It's just terrifying. But I don't want to just stay at some job because I know that I'm going to get a paycheck every week. I don't want to do that. So that leap of faith, it's super scary. Let's use something else, for example, so maybe you guys get a little bit better of understanding. Let's say a mechanic, somebody that's worked on cars for the last 20 years at the same dealership, doing the same thing. Now one day somebody comes to them and says, hey, listen, you've been here for a long time, you do really good, you're really a hard worker, but we want to offer you an opportunity. Okay, this opportunity is for you to be the boss of the dealership, you to be the service manager, or just the GM of the whole dealership. Okay, sounds great, but I want you to, it's not going to be here, it's not going to be where you live, you're going to have to move to another city 6 hours away. So they're going to have to uproot their family. If they have kids, wives, everything else, they're going to have to take what they know and what they're used to and what they feel comfortable with, and they're going to have to make that move, and they're going to have to make that decision. Do I uproot my family? Well, if I'm going to a bigger city, or maybe my younger kids can have some issues going into the school because it's bigger population, and I'm going from a little bit smaller of a town. Is there going to be this problem, this problem? You start doing all the what ifs. And that's a really scary thought. When you know that you have the security, when you are just complacent, when you're just complacent, you just have this one job, you know you're good with that, it's really hard to uproot and make that change. But I think it's super important to success, and I think it's something that you have to do. It's just really scary. You know, I'm going into a fight with no mouthpiece and no gloves. I'm just going. It's a really scary thought. But I think it's all going to work out. I'm really excited about the opportunities I'm looking at. It's just really scary. I think for you guys, especially in recovery, if you see these opportunities come up, don't start what ifing. That's what I did. And I almost turned it down. And I think I would have regretted it a lot more if I turned it down than me going for it like I am right now and it not working out. At least I would have known that I tried and I just need to do something different. Maybe not super different, but at least a little bit. So that leap of faith, I think it's super important to make it. I'm in the midst of it right now, so I don't know exactly where this is going to go for me, and I'll keep you guys updated. But for right now, I'm going full-time recovery. That's all I'm going to be focused on. That's all I'm going to be trying to do. And along with my clothing line, this YouTube channel, I want to try and get a job in a clinic somewhere. Now I got some things lined up. I'm not going to say exactly what they are, but I'm really excited about these opportunities, and I really hope that it really works out. I have a good rapport with these people, and I think that it would just be amazing to get the opportunities that I'm looking at. Like I said, I'll keep you guys updated as time progresses and as things go on. So that's pretty much all I got for tonight is a leap of faith. I think it's super important. I think you guys need to make that leap of faith, whether it's in a small thing like I did, where it was like, okay, either keep your job that you have right now or go take this course that can present other opportunities for you, or as big as you need to uproot your whole family and move them somewhere else, but it's for bigger, better opportunities for you in a better life. So I think that's really a hard decision for people to make, and that's really scary, but I think it's important. I think you guys should definitely go out there and get it. That's what I'm doing, and if I crash and burn, then it's going to be on YouTube. You guys are going to know that it did not work out for me, and if it does work out, then you guys are going to know that as well. You guys get to, a lot of the reason why I do this, I'm sharing my story with you guys. I want you guys to understand that, you know, today, I keep a tracker on my phone. It popped up today. I am 7 months clean today. And I've only been out of a residential treatment since June. So I have not been back home. I used to say back on the streets, you know, because that's the whole jail slang. Either you're incarcerated or you're on the streets. So I haven't been back home very long. And in that time, I've started my YouTube channel. I've started my clothing line. All of that stuff is building, and now I'm furthering these opportunities. And I just really, really hope that it all works out for me. And like I said, if something doesn't, then it's just time to step back for a second, refocus, and then try again. I encourage you guys to do the same thing. I think it'll all work out in the end. If you guys have never watched the movie The Secret, watch it. It's all about the law of attraction. Your thoughts attract what you want in your life and what you're going to have in your life. So the law of attraction, gratitudes, things like meditation and stuff are super important in this whole process for me, because it is really stressful and stuff. So I do have to meditate to keep myself level-headed. I do have to think about the things like the law of attraction. Like, I am attracting this in my life. I'm attracting these opportunities. So my thoughts right now and in this current time period are really, really important. So that's what I got for tonight. This video is getting kind of long, which means it's going to take forever for me to upload. Alright, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. And I got a few more video ideas. You guys will see. But one is going to be, I want to do like some meditation adventures. I want to go out. We have a lot of mountains around here that are surrounded by water and stuff like that. I want to go out into the community and do meditations and actually film them live. And I encourage you guys to join me in them. I'll let you guys know ahead of time when I'm going to do them. But I think it'd be really cool to just have a cool sunset background with the lake and stuff, and my laptop playing the meditation, and it'll be awesome. So look for everything coming up in the future. I'll keep you guys updated. I got Facebook again, so Fight for with the number 4 Recovery AZ on Facebook. Go like my page, Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and go check out my clothing line at www.fight4 with the number 4 recoveryaz.com. All right, laters.